We travel. We travel. We travel. We travel. We travel.
We travel.
We travel. We travel.
We travel. You might travel, but I wish I had a TARDIS. And I would travel. I'd go for a singing holiday in Paros. A nice Greek island. I'd pop up there and sing with my friends.
We travel. Where do we travel?
I travel back in time.
Where do we travel? Time.
I read the old travelers who traveled this world and described their journeys.
Travel. We travel.
Those places are gone now.
Travel in time. We travel in time. Travel in time. We 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 travel. 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 we travel, we travel, finding our way, finding our way, finding our way,
finding our way as best we can.
finding
Finding
our
our
way,
way.
finding our way, finding our way, finding our way, finding, feeling, finding, feeling, find, feeling our way, find, feeling our way. Stumbling, blundering, finding, feeling, finding, feeling, finding, falling, feeling, falling, filing, feeling, filing, falling, feeling,
Never leave the
blundering,
house, that's what
blundering,
I say.
blundering,
Never ever leave the house. Not
blundering, wandering, blundering, finding, feeling, finding, filing, fooling, filing, falling, fiddling, faddling, fuddling, fiddling, leave the
fiddling, fiddling,
house,
fiddling, fiddling, fiddling.
leave the house,
Leave the house.
leave the house,
Not a good idea.
never leave the house, leave,
Never a good
never
idea.
leave the house, finding your way. How would you find the way back to your house? How would you find the way back? How would you
Yeah, how will
find the way
you find
back?
a way back?
Never leave the house. Never leave the
Trouble
house.
means trouble.
Never, 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 never,
Travel means
never,
trouble.
never, never. Trouble means trouble. Travel means
Travel means
trouble.
trouble.
Travel means trouble. Travel means trouble.
It
Travel
doesn't have
means
to.
trouble. Travel means trouble. Doesn't have to. 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 Leave. Never leave the house, 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 never leave
Never
the
leave the
house.
house. Never.
Finding, feeling lost, finding, feeling lost, and feeling lost, and finding, lost and feeling lost, finding.
Yes.
Where's the house?
Well, we're all surrounded now.
Surrounded
There's
by.
no escape now, Mr. Fuckhead. You're surrounded. Surrounded. Yeah. Fucking about won't do it this time. Give yourself up.
Yes, sir.
Now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Give yourself
Yes,
up
sir.
now.
Yes, sir.
I know it's called an art space.
Yes, sir.
Once upon a time,
Yes,
heavy
sir.
lifting was done from here.
Yes, sir.
Close to the edge.
Yes, sir.
No light on this hill.
Yes, sir.
Close to the mystery.
Yes, sir.
No more guessing games.
Yes, sir.
There's no escape now, Mr. Fuckhead.
No, sir.
Let your words come straight from the heart.
Yes, sir.
Let your breath whisper words that are true.
Yes, sir.
Drum it out.
No, sir.
Speak it out.
No, sir.
Let the sound take you.
Yes, sir.
May heavy lifting restart now.
Yes, sir.
There's no escape now, Mr. Fuckhead.
No, sir.
No rabbit hole for you after all.
Yes, sir.
We're all surrounded now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Imagine the thought of general metaphysical background, morals and formula, latter kind of an individual pulled the idea of perfection, bills or perform the small everyday acts, everybody doing what is proper or simple, making choices for ordinary public reasons. And this is the situation which some philosophers have chosen. No formula of the latter kind, elusive character of reality, and several times indicated the general formula of every moral act of the latter kind, the individual, the performer of perfection, and bills or small everyday acts of public reasons have chosen to exclusively analyse. Furthermore, because of the infinite difficulty, reasons offered by more successors, good individuals suggested the reality, the ideal endpoints or ideas of surely is the place, real, good, love. These words are closely connected. Partakes the infinite, elusive character, several times thought as though the general formula exists. We are not what we are. Often, for instance, we pay our bills. Indefinable, not for the reasons offered, difficulty, or the task of apprehending inexhaustible reality. Should we, could we stay indoors, nothing would take us on that journey of essentially was. If apprehension is good, of good, apprehension, the individual, real, partakes and good. The house is safe, the travel's not, stumbling. Surely this is the place for concepts of good lives, real love. These words, deep sense, these words, indefinably deep, right, good, empty, moral, devoid of, reside entirely in the words, dispensed with, secondary picture, compelled by, he can see he has nothing to pay our bills for public reasons. He has no reason. Always trying to picture the human soul, since morality is in no position to coerce morality. I have argued exemplary background. I quoted the start. Ultimate judgment started. Ultimate judgment undercut. In a sense, energy derived from it. When we stay indoors in the dark, behind us, energy derived from it. We leap ahead, being offered neurological analysis. What moral agents the picture offered? What moral agents thought and action? To say the normative theory is not to say, frankly, a sketch of metaphysical theory, rival theory, explanatory to our ordinary moral life. now inclined to think of it as pointless. When faced with the existentialist, behaviourist picture of the mind, attempting to defend, not a report, not an activity, this is really red if several people agree about the description. This is really red. Genetic analysis and mental concepts. If this is really red, if several people agree about the description, indeed that it really is red, really red, really red, the mental concept really red, if people agree that it's really red, we keep these rules moving things about in the public world. Stay indoors, avoid thinking about red, you don't need to think about red. Only you can think about red. Only you.
Ah, hey, I recognize. How lovely. Wow. Oh, how inspiring. I want to go paint.
The believer feels that he needs real existence, prayer and sacraments, mere instruments, theological context. Better quality of consciousness here supports the ordinary person's states of mind, extra help. I am background of action, Religion normally towards right action is realistic. I think that the ordinary man, which makes sense for him, the matter than the voyeuristic held, and more just the view modern genetic background of action, pureness of heart. The believer feels that he needs. The later work did suffer. Exciting, suffering, freedom began, unleavened, went, taming, beautifying, pseudo-death, pseudo-transience, painful and exhilarating, the worst, charming and sweetly tearful. Thinkers at their best, indoors, not travelling. I do this, of course, an old age death, into the idea of suffering. I do this, of course, an old age human temptation, console, the idea of purgatory, traveling. I am, all this vanity is the beginning and the end of ethics. For nothing, including one's own mind, is subject to chance. A blade of grass. It's just as prevent us from seeing the other person. The same virtues, increasing awareness. Gloriously dazzled, gloriously dazzled. Just a vision. Moral matter. Right action. Right action. Suitable picture. Wow. 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 Yeah. All is just vision. The same virtues are required. Fantasy. From seeing a blade of grass, just as it can prevent us from seeing another person, staying at home, increasing unity and independence, moral world. Increase one's understanding of a great work of art. What is it like? More than a verbal point of view. Task of morals. Freedom. Staying. Traveling. Staying. Make perfect. Mm. 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 Oh.
There's fog in the dark, murk in the park, and I'm walking through at night, watching out for the dark shape that's going to do me. Is it Reaper or Rebirth? How many terrified souls are now walking through this park in the pool of life, wondering if they're about to meet their end? Lost in the fog, in the murk, in the night. It's become a scary business going home. I must be mad to be out and about. It's murkily quiet. Will anyone hear my shout? If I need to call for help, will I be attracting more ghouls to come and yelp, tearing me limb from limb? I must be mad to be out and about, somewhere you can't even hear me shout. Gratitude to you, Maggie Nicholson. For some time now, you've shown me so much magic. Nothing to do with age, everything to do with spirit. It's always unknown what's coming next. Your music, the fluidity of your voice, the humor, the laughter, and honesty bring so much joy to my life. I thank you for your understanding, the many kind things you say to me. My outdoor musical play is not so far away from all that you say. I was trying to do and facilitate what you bring into being and activate. School children can communicate to each other through sound. Musicians and artists can do the same. I have the great good fortune of being able to come to your monthly gathering and take you to your adventures in sound in Carmarthen, the seat of Arthur. Seeing the people there in an hour and a half, it's like seeing flowers unfolding, a wonder in its own right. That's you, Maggie Nicholson, a wonder in your own right. Gratitude to you, Maggie Nicholson. For some time now, you've shown me so much magic. Nothing to do with age, everything to do with spirit. It's always unknown what's coming next. Your music, the fluidity of your voice, the humor, the laughter, the honesty bring so much joy to my life. I thank you for your understanding, the many kind things you say to me. My outdoor musical play is not so far away from all that you say. I was trying to do and facilitate what you bring into being and activate. School children can communicate to each other through sound. Musicians and artists can do the same. I have the great good fortune of being able to come to your monthly gathering and take you to your adventures in sound in Carmarthen, the seat of Arthur. Seeing the people there in an hour and a half, it's like seeing flowers unfolding, a wonder in its own right. That's you, Maggie Nicholson, a wonder in your own right.
Or just a vision, just a blade of grass, believing in the soul, and the spirit and the soul, yeah, platonic, and the sound, yeah, good man, good. Good arch we represent and present things many of us are capable. Herein we find remarkable redemption, remarkable retention, in our tendency to conceal the chance of invention of things. Human life is chancy and incomplete. It's the role of tragedy and also comedy. and of painting to show us suffering without thrill and death without consolation. The greatest enemy, fake to fake to fake. The death of Patriocolis and the death of Theodoria, the death of Pentria Moscovskis. All is vanity, and join us in a sense of absolute comic, shallow and silent. The clue is what happens elsewhere. An understanding of art, but staying indoors but going out. Going to the gathering in the going, going in the gathering in the going, in the love of virtue, pointlessness of a game, pointlessness of human life itself. The form of art is properly the stimulation of self-contained aimlessness of the universe, brooding. Everything is altered. But now I see the kestrel often falsifying and fabricating the anxious self. The quality of the conscious matters, direction of unselfishness, and the door that's open, the door of the house that's open, the gathering. Mag is gathering. Both in genesis and enjoyment. The thing is totally opposed to selfish obsession. It invigorates our best facilities. Gathering. It's the gathering.
We are here for you to have an adventure in sound. Give us the word. Wrap it in sound. That's what we work with. Your sound feeds our sound, makes an adventure of all our sounds. Yeah. We need to hear you, to have you play with us, so we can play with you, and together we can have an adventure in sound. We can make this music all together, working as one big circle of sound, a creation of words and noises and music. There are no wrong notes. Don't be quiet for us. We need to hear you. Your sound is the building block for our music to become all our music, to become our adventure in sound, a special, special moment that couldn't be created without you. An adventure in sound. Mm.
How you doing there?
Ah, wonderful.